I recently read an online article about the most common spelling mistakes made by Brits, and well, it got me thinking, I wonder how many of these words you guys can spell. As a dyslexic, I have always struggled with many of these words myself, so let's spend a little bit of time together working on these suckers. I'm going to introduce 25 troublesome words from the list. You will learn the correct spelling, definition and pronunciation all in one. So let me tell you now, this lesson is an advanced one, so prepare yourself. The first word is embarrassment. 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 Embarrassment is spelled E-M-B-A-R-R-A-S-S-M-E-N-T. If you feel embarrassed, then you are experiencing embarrassment. Or like the time when I accidentally tucked my skirt into my knickers after visiting the loo and walked down the street showing everyone my knickers and my butt. So embarrassment is a noun we use to describe a feeling of self-consciousness, shame or awkwardness. Perhaps if you fall over in a public place, you might turn red with embarrassment. We can also use this word to describe the person or thing that is making you feel embarrassed. For example, compared to all of the other cakes in the competition, mine is an embarrassment. The second word is fluorescent. 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 If something is fluorescent, then it's vividly colourful. Do you think my fluorescent green shoes would match this dress? This word is difficult to spell and pronounce because of that double vowel and then the silent C. But maybe if we just remember flower, scent, then that will help. The third word is accommodate. Accommodate. Accommodate is spelt A-C-C-O-M-M-O-D-A-T-E. To accommodate something means to fit in with its wishes or needs. For example, this school aims to accommodate for learners at all levels. So that means that they would find a way to teach all students that suit all of their levels of knowledge to fit with their learning needs. This is another word where Brits often get confused over the double letters. It contains a double C and a double M. The fourth word is psychiatrist. 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 Psychiatrist is spelt P-S-Y-C-H-I-A-T-R-I-S-T. Notice how the P is silent. This is a noun that we use to describe a doctor or medical professional who specialises in diagnosing and treating mental illnesses. I've been thinking about becoming a psychiatrist because I want to help people who are mentally ill. The part of this word that Brits tend to find difficult is the beginning, P-S-Y-C-H. This is a prefix commonly used for words which are to do with human behaviour. For example, psychology, which means the study of the mind. The fifth word is occasionally. Occasionally. This is spelt O-C-C-A-S-I-O-N-A-L-L-Y. Occasionally is an adverb which means infrequently, sometimes, every now and then. No, I don't see her very much, but we go for a coffee occasionally. The sixth word is necessary. Necessary. 4 syllables. Necessary. Necessary. Necessary is spelt Necessary. It's a single C but a double S. If something is necessary, then it must be done. I personally use this word a lot, and I found that remembering the sentence, never eat celery, eat salad sandwiches and remain young, helps me. Look at all those first letters. It's necessary to wear a mouthguard when playing hockey. It's necessary to wear a mask these days, everywhere you go. The 7th word is questionnaire. 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 A questionnaire is a set of questions that you might ask somebody to gather information for research. Thank you for choosing our company. Would you mind completing a short questionnaire to tell us how we can do better in future? The 8th word is mischievous. 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 Mischievous is spelt M-I-S-C-H-I-E-V-O-U-S. Mischievous is an adjective used to describe someone who enjoys causing trouble in a playful way. I was a very mischievous child. I was always pranking my parents. The 9th word is rhythm. 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 Rhythm is spelt R-H-Y-T-H-M. Rhythm. So there are 2 H's, but one of them is silent, and that's what makes this word tricky. A rhythm is a regular pattern of sound or movement. Get with the rhythm. Okay, carry on. This word is commonly used when describing dance or movement to discuss how well a person keeps a steady time. I could never be a dancer. I don't have very good rhythm. The 10th word is minuscule. 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 Minuscule is spelt M-I-N-U-S-C-U-L-E. It's quite common for Brits to incorrectly use an I instead of the first U. This could be because that sound is unclear in the pronunciation, minuscule. Or it might be because minuscule means very, very small, and mini. Mini is a word which is colloquially used to describe something small, so it would make sense to write minuscule rather than minuscule. It's a U, not an I. We have to remember that. We have to be quick. I have a minuscule amount of time before I need to leave. The next word is xylophone. 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 It's one of those words that you'll probably never really use in day-to-day speech, but you'll always see this word on resources that teach kids the alphabet. This is always the one that comes next to X. Xylophone or X-ray is the other one. So xylophone is spelled X-Y-L-O-P-H-O-N-E, phone. A xylophone is a musical instrument made of wood, with wooden bars which you hit with a wooden or plastic beater to make a sound. So can you play the guitar? No, but I'm pretty good at the xylophone. The 12th word is conscience. 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 Conscience is spelt C-O-N-S-C-I-E-N-C-E. Your conscience is your moral sense of right or wrong. I really want to open the box of chocolates that I bought for my mum's birthday, but my conscience is telling me not to. The 13th word is pronunciation. Pronunciation. Pronunciation is spelt P-R-O-N-U-N-C-I-A-T-I-O-N. As you all probably know, pronunciation is the noun we use to describe the way something is pronounced. I think this is often the reason for the misspelling because Brits mix the words pronounce and pronunciation. So I'll often hear people say pronunciation instead of pronunciation. My Spanish writing is definitely improving, but I'm still finding pronunciation really difficult. The 14th word is graffiti. Graffiti. Graffiti is spelled G-R-A-F-F-I-T-I. Graffiti is a noun that we use to describe drawings or paintings on walls or public property. Yeah, Brick Lane in London is famous for its bright and eye-catching graffiti. The 15th word is millennium. Millennium. Make sure you're getting that tongue tip up onto the roof of the mouth for the L. Millennium. Millennium is spelt M-I-L-L-E-N-N-I-U-M. A millennium is a period of 1,000 years. The year 2000 was the start of a new millennium. The 16th word is exhilarate. Exhilarate. Exhilarate is spelled E-X-H-I-L-A-R-A-T-E. Exhilarate. Exhilarate is a verb which means to make someone feel happy, excited, or thrilled. Whew, that roller coaster was so exhilarating. The 17th word is occurrence. Occurrence. Occurrence is spelt O-C-C-U-R-R-E-N-C-E. An occurrence is an incident or event. Remember to include that double C and double R. Arriving late to work is becoming a regular occurrence, and this makes you look very unprofessional. The 18th word is restaurant. Restaurant. Restaurant is spelled R-E-S-T-A-U-R-A-N-T. A restaurant, of course, I'm sure you all know, is a business that serves food to its customers. Hey, what are you doing for your birthday this year? Oh, well, I'd like to go to a nice restaurant with my family to celebrate. The 19th word is accessory. 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 Accessory is spelt A-C-C-E-S-S-O-R-Y. Again, we have some of those double letters with a double C and a double S. An accessory is something that can be added to something else to make it more useful or more attractive. This camera comes with several accessories, including an extra lens, a charger, and a camera bag. The 20th word is guarantee. Guarantee. Don't say gw, just g. Ignore the U. Guarantee. It's spelt G-U, but ignore the U. A-R-A-N-T-E-E. A guarantee is a promise. I guarantee your English will improve if you practice a few times a week, at least. The 21st word is license. License. The pronunciation does not help the spelling because you're not sure whether it's a C or an S that you need to use. So license is spelt L-I-C-E-N-S-E. To license is a verb which means to give legal permission to use something. So you might have a license to drive. You might need a license to own an animal. Unfortunately, we have no license to sell alcohol here. The 22nd word is separate. Separate. Separate is spelled S-E-P-A-R-A-T-E. To separate something means to cause it to be apart. First, we need to separate the egg so the yolk is in one bowl and the white is in another. The 23rd word is believe. Believe. Believe is spelt B-E-L-I-E-V-E. To believe something means to accept that it's true without proof. I'm so sorry that I broke your bag. I hope you believe me when I say it was an accident. When it comes to remembering the order of I and E, you can always remember the saying, I before E except after C. I before E except after C. Do you believe me? The 24th word is colleague. 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 Colleague is spelled C-O-L-L-E-A-G-U-E. Notice the double L and the pairs of vowels which are in there, which I think is where a lot of Brits go wrong. A colleague is someone you work with. Usually you'd use colleague to describe someone who's on the same level as you. They're your equal, not your boss, not your employee, your colleague. And finally, the 25th word on the list is definite. 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 This is a word I struggle with all the time. Definite is spelt D-E-F-I-N-I-T-E. It's those I's in the middle. I always change for a different vowel. Definite. Definite. Although it's not said that way. Definite. Definite. If something is definite, then it is certain or exact. Okay? Well done! Your grades are showing a definite improvement. So there we have it, 25 advanced words which are commonly misspelled by Brits. Now, did you learn anything new? If you did, then please write it in the comment section so that you help to commit it to your long-term memory. If you're interested in working on your pronunciation, then you may want to look at my new pronunciation course over on EnglishLikeANative.com. And be sure to check out the pronunciation playlist, which I have right here on YouTube. I'll see you in another lesson.